Hi guys, Ray here, City Fan TV. Hope you're all doing very well. Another cool day in Northern Ireland, a bit breezy as well. While you guys back in England have been talking about temperatures around 31 degrees Celsius. You know, it's been about 17 or 18 over here. It's been chucking it down most of the time. But at last, a reasonable bit of weather today, but it's still cool, if not cold, especially for end of July. Anyway guys, here to talk about KDB and the offer in for him from Saudi clubs apparently. Bottom line is, he's going nowhere. I really do not expect him to be leaving this summer. Next summer, yes, his contract will be up. He'll be a free agent. He'll be 34 years old next summer. I really don't think we might offer him an extra year's extension. I think he deserves that. I think, you know, especially if he has a reasonable season this coming season, I think he'll deserve the offer of an extension, but I really don't think he's going to take it. You know, if you take some of the stuff he said at face value. If somebody wanted to buy him now, okay, with a year left on his contract, I still think we'd be asking for 50 or 60 million quid. But the Saudi clubs, they can wait 12 months, basically wait 12 months. He's a free agent. They don't have to pay that transfer fee. And to be honest, even if you bought him now and paid say a £50 million transfer fee, you still give him some money as a signing on bonus. Okay, I'll just be careful as this guy comes down. Yeah, you still pay him some money as a signing on bonus, but it might not be anywhere near what you'd pay him for a signing on bonus if you bought him if you got him next summer and he came on a free transfer. So there's no transfer fee to pay. That 40, 50, 60 million quid that you would have paid on a transfer fee, you don't pay anymore, and you just give the guy, for argument's sake, 30 million quid to join. And I can just see that being very, very tempting. 30 million quid to join, maybe 30 million quid every season, tax-free. You know, 2 seasons in Saudi, 60 million quid, 30 million signing on bonus, 90 million quid, no tax. If you stay there, if I remember my tax law, if you stay away for 2 years, no tax to pay. 90 million quid. Can you imagine that? It's ridiculous amounts of money. And once again, most of your expenses are paid for. You know, you'll be getting a pretty substantial villa, servants if you need them, whatever you want will be taken care of. So that's 90 million quid in his pocket, apart from whatever his agent takes. It's a ridiculous amount of money. I can see him going next year. I just can't see him going this summer. And from what Pepper said, you know, there just doesn't seem to be any news on KDB going this summer. I just cannot see it happening. If it did happen, would we miss him? I'm not so sure. He is a mercurial talent. He is a talisman at times when he comes on the pitch. He puts fear into opposition. We saw what he did in that cameo appearance against Newcastle when he came back from injury. Helped to drag us over the line. Fantastic ball to Oscar Bob at the end for Oscar to score a great goal. So he's still got that talent. He's still got it in him, and I still think he's more than capable of making a huge difference to us. But we still won the league last season without KDB for a big chunk of that season. We still got to, I can't remember now, was it 89, 90 points, whatever it was. We still won the league, okay? And if I remember correctly, quite often KDB was coming off early as well in games. So he was the man that we were pulling off. You know, maybe that was a combination of maybe he's tired because he's been off, you know, he's out of fitness as well because he's been away for so long, and also to protect him a little bit, and possibly because he wasn't maybe in the second half of games delivering as much as we needed, and we needed to win those games to get over the line to win that league title. So he's on the decline. You've got to accept that. He's not the same player as he was 2 or 3 years ago, let alone 5 years ago when he was on fire. I just think now you'll still get moments of magic from him, but it won't be consistent. He'll still give it everything, and I still think he's more than capable of holding his own in that City side, but I just don't see him playing too many games and lasting 90 minutes. I just think, he's out of puff. It looks like from all the effort. It's not because he's not fit enough and all that, and age and all that, but I just think he's out of puff from all the effort he puts in 70 minutes. He's not going to be a bit part player this season. He's going to be a major player. I think him and Foden, central of our attacking midfield, and then all the wingers around them. The wingers will provide some of the legs, hopefully Savio and Doku, Bob when he's around, and Bernardo, they'll provide a lot of the legs and take some of the workload off KDB. But I think, as I said, I think this probably will be his last season at Manchester City. And I've talked with Bernard in the past about his legacy and would he be the best City player in our lifetimes? And I think he's up there. He's him and David Silva. There's no one else for me in the last, especially since Sheikh Mansour's taken over. No one else comes close to those two. I think Vinny Company has his place, but I think David Silva and KDB head and shoulders above everybody else. It'll be interesting to see what happens, but over the remainder of this transfer window. But take it from me, guys, I really don't expect to see KDB leaving this summer. Take care, guys. We'll see you around Blues.